when this pops up. There we go. It has popped up and we are ready to go. So we're starting back at this, and I'm probably going to make a character just because we didn't really get that far into stream. And all of that. So we're probably going to... Please tell me I'm deleting the correct character. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make a new character. And we're just going to read this, and it states that we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Ooh, fancy. Sorry, I'm messing with my phone to just try to get my stream pulled up here. There we go. It's all pulled up. Got it. Back to reading this. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Again, English is hard. I can't English at all. Sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Let's start the game. But first, we gotta make our character. So I normally go with this model. And then now, here comes the fun part about picking the face. I'm never good at picking faces. Then, I guess, we make me a... Well, no, that's like really albino. We make me just pale. I keep the hair. I like the hair. That hair is better. We're gonna give it kind of a nice dark brown, because complexion, let's do that. Oh, my watch went off. Yeah, if y'all hear any dinging, it's my watch. We're gonna change the eye color to that nice hazel color. Let's do that color. Let's do that. That looks brown. Now here comes the fun part about picking eyebrows. I am so picky when it comes to picking eyebrows. I think that's one of the hardest things in video games ever to do, is pick eyebrows. There she is. Do I want that hair to be just a little bit darker? Yeah, that dark chocolate brown.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Let's do the full version of my name, Lonarelia, even though a lot of people will say, hey, it sounds like I'm having a stroke whenever I say it. That has been told to me a lot, and Campbell. For some reason, I like that last name. It just sounds so fancy. Lonarelia Campbell. And we are, in fact, a witch, and let's get started. We're doing this part 2 because the original stream was interrupted. But I'm going to let y'all hear this dialogue, and so I'm going to
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I wonder how they get the Thestrals on the carriages. Like, I'm really wondering that. If we've seen the original Harry Potter game. The Harry Potter movies, not the Harry Potter game, but if we've seen the original... Plug in my phone real quick, so if you see me bending down, that's what I'm doing. But I'm wondering how they get the Thestrals attached to the carriage. If you can only see them when you've seen death. Because what happens if they have a bunch of people who help? Oh,
Just
there's dialogue. I'll shush.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Gotta hydrate.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you
Just
seen
goes to show you, flattery will get you everywhere in life.
I have. Opinions differ as to
Sadly,
how
that
great a
shouldn't
threat
be what gets
Ranrock
you anywhere
really
in
is.
life.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it.
This story
Whatever
is
magic
amazing.
protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on!
look, Thestrals.
The key! Give me your hand!
So cool.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
So we're gonna heal because we took kind of a nasty fall.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd
They're
like
looking
to look around a
around.
bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
So I will say, so this is the tutorial if for people who are watching who haven't played Hogwarts Legacy. It is a very long tutorial with a lot of dialogue, and so the dialogue is important to the story, and I think that's what I like about this tutorial is that it does have a tutorial.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
So we're in the Scottish
Mind
Highlands,
your step.
and
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
there's so
Miriam
much
wanted to
dialogue in this
understand why
game.
such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
True.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Basically, we just learned how to use our wand, at least basic use of our wand.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
That is a long way down, and
up
that's
there.
a bunch of rocks. But, I mean, honestly,
We're close now. It's just ahead.
just looking at this, the view, and just the scenery and how they create, and how the game developers created
Steady
this, like,
yourself.
it is beautiful. Like, this is quintessential Harry Potter.
Reparo!
Like, you feel like you're in the world. Like, the next thing they need to do is create this for VR. I would love to get to play this on VR.
Almost there.
Because that would be kind of cool. Now, some spots, I think one critique I would have is that I can't just run everywhere, which I understand that because this is a very story-driven
I
game.
suspect they valued their privacy.
Privacy. I
Portkey
love
led
that
us
word.
here for a reason.
Privacy.
Let's
It
have a
sounds so
look around for
fancy.
anything that seems out of place.
Hello! And so, now we're just gonna wander. And exploring is a huge part of this game. It is a fun part of
Professor.
this game.
It's a mirror of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
And
Interesting.
I do apologize, my cough is still here. And my throat is kind of killing me today. But I mean, just
Professor,
look at this.
this
This is
statue-
just
This may have been
the
his
architecture, the way they did this. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. It's amazing. Like, I want them like to do more with this, like to continue. Like from what I've heard is they're not going to continue like going on like for like a 6th year or a 7th
That
year.
enchanted crystallized
It's
stone again.
just your 5th
But
year,
what could it
and
be
you go through
blocking?
your 5th year, and from what I've heard, that's how
What's
the game
this?
ends.
Professor Fig!
Although there's so much to do. Again, I'm so sorry I'm coughing. We need a hydration break. And I'm about to run out of water, and that's not good.
How odd. Why would someone have
Maybe I
conjured that
shouldn't have had that
enchanted
Sprite
stone here?
with my dinner.
And how is
Or it
there a
needed at
room
least to be
behind
chilled.
it?
And
What
it was
room?
not.
I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
But, I mean... Like, I do have an account, and so, like, I think I'm about to beat the game on my main account, but I wanted to start a
Godric's
new...
heart.
Where are we?
I wanted to
I don't
start a new
believe it.
game, for streaming, just so that I can experience it with all of you, because I think that's
Hello?
fun, and I do that with all of my games. I'll make a new character and just go along, and that will be the character I play on streams, just because, you know, we get to an experience together. It's a ride together. We are along for the ride. Goblins.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Something seems to be going on.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
How did you know?
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
How did he know?
This way, then.
I think this next part is one of my favorites. the mining cart.
After you.
And y'all will see
Keep
why
your
in a
hands
minute.
inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Alright, so now this is just kind of some dialogue,
How many vaults are there in
but
Hogwarts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see
yeah,
quite a
if
few on our way
y'all
to vault
have
number
seen
12. As we speak, we're just
the very
beneath the
last
main
Harry
lobby.
Potter, you
The
should
vault is now the
recognize
newest.
Are
You
private
should
entrances
recognize
to the bank common at
this.
Gringotts?
and this
They are
is
most uncommon.
awesome,
Only
honestly.
one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged
Also,
for
if
such a
anyone's
service.
ever been to Universal Studios in Orlando,
You'll want to take a breath.
and like escape Gringotts ride, I don't remember what it's called. It's been a while since I've been to Universal. But this just reminds me of that ride, and it is a roller. It is a kind of type of roller coaster. It's just very different. It's more scene based
How
than
deep are we going?
Vault number 12
than
was
anything. It
commissioned
doesn't
shortly
have like a
after
lot of
Gringotts was
turns or
founded over
drops or
4
anything,
centuries ago.
but it
resides
does
in
have
the
like one
deepest
big
part
drop at
of
the
the
beginning.
bank.
If
Settle in.
anyone
We've
is ever
quite a
going to
distance to go.
Universal, and is wanting to go ride it, I will say that's a pretty safe ride. But honestly, that's just what this reminds me of, and I'm so glad they incorporated getting to the vault.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Something seems fishy here. Something seems fishy here. They don't seem too happy. I mean, goblins normally are not happy creatures. And they don't like wizard kind,
Professor,
but
the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the
but
portrait
something
container.
seems fishy here.
Darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that's all he does. But you know what? That's not our place to say. You know, we'll discover it.
Here we
We'll go
are.
on this adventure together. We'll see what's going on. Now, is there anyone in chat that are huge,
When was
that
the
are
last
like,
time this
I don't
vault
want to say
was
huge,
accessed?
but big Harry Potter
A
fans,
goblin
like
has
read the
been
books, saw the
stationed at
movies,
my
or
desk for
maybe you just
hundreds
saw the
of years.
movies.
In that time,
You know,
no
who
one
all
has visited
has-
Vault 12.
Has like
Until
divulged
today.
into the world of Harry Potter. I'm kind of curious. I grew up. Well, my sister and my mom read the books. Primarily.
Vault
When I was
Thank
little,
you
I
for
would
your
go into
help.
my sister's room and hear my mom reading to her, and so I would get read them, and most of the time I would fall asleep while she was reading them. But let's get into
What do you
this
suppose
vault.
we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. So, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I will grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That
We
was
just got trapped
certainly
inside of a vault.
unexpected. Let me think.
I'm getting huge deja
There
vus to
must
Deathly
be
Hallows Part
something
1.
here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Alrighty. And so now we're gonna learn how to cast spells. Basically, you have to cast them in this shape before the red part gets to you. Never really finished the books or the movies. I mainly
Revelio.
dealt with the
I saw
movies.
something.
Move a bit
Again,
closer
my
and try
experience
again.
with books was always going into my sister's room whenever my mom was reading to her,
A door.
Well,
and
that's a start.
then
There's that
getting
symbol
read
again.
to
I don't suppose you
in
see a
kind
way
of the
to-
process, but I
do,
would
Professor. That
probably
symbol has the
most
same
likely
glow
always
as the
fall
one I saw
asleep,
in the
and
portkey
so
container.
If what you can see
or if I
reveals
was
the way
already
forward,
asleep, then I would
then
miss
I
several
dare say we
chapters.
are
But it
about
was
to
just nice to
discover
hear my
the
mom
secret
read.
of this vault. Lead the way.
I watched more of the movies, and that's kind of my diving into Harry Potter. But I do know most of the lore, and I've been sorted.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Revelio.
but to what end I can't say.
It got very dark very
Stay
quickly.
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of freedom.
Now, the great thing about this game that I will say is you get to choose which way you want your character to go. Meaning, you can be good or you can be
I see something up
bad.
ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Meaning, you can be a good wizard or you can be a dark wizard. Where do we think we want to go?
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Very interesting tutorial, I
You
will
seem to
say.
have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
Lots
What
of
statue?
interactive story in this tutorial, and it's
I
not
see
just a
some
thing
sort
of,
statue,
oh,
but only as a
ye-
reflection in the floor.
do this, move here.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
And now we're gonna learn Lumos. However, we do not learn Lumos Maxima. We should learn Lumos Maxima, though. That is something that I think. So now we...
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ooh, yay. Fighting!
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
So essentially now, this is where we kind of learn to fight. Oh,
Levioso! Confrido! Descendo! Levioso!
we just need to cast Protego, which is going to be a
Potato!
quick shield. And if you hold Q, at least if you're playing on a desktop, you cast Stupefy.
Stay close!
Most of the time, you're going to be, I will say,
Lumos.
those
Professor?
statue guys
Professor Fig!
are very
Professor, where are you?
annoying.
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
They're
Oh,
very
that's why they
annoying,
needed me.
and also there are bigger ones. Lots of big ones.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato, stupefy. Stupefy.
And to do is fight our way through. And then counterattack. Now it's talking about how we can stupefy. Oh. That wasn't smart of me. But that was. So, you can't hold it for too long. That is one thing I have learned. And sometimes you gotta do it at just the right time. Like that. I will say, the night guys are very much annoying. And we've been streaming for about 30 minutes. It's a pretty long tutorial. Takes probably about maybe an hour to get through fully. Hour to 45 minutes. I still need to find a new place for my camera. And I really need the tissue.
Lumos.
I just realized I was not casting Lumos. My bad. And now we're learning to run. So there is kind of a do this to do this. Kind of. Yes. Also, honey, can you get me a tissue, please? Or bring me that cedar fever, because my nose could really use it. It's like I just want to scream, I need a hero. Even though the hero's in the other room. Thank you. He brought me tissues. I didn't need a whole ass tissue box, but he brought me tissues. Thank you, and he brought me medicine. Guys,
What
if
is
I
this
could
place?
talk
I don't
about
know.
how
But I found this. floating
great
above
my
that
boyfriend, I would
basin.
talk about how great he is.
That is no mere base.
Because he is honestly the most amazing
That is
human being.
offensive.
I'm going to turn away from my
Of your
mic and blow my
memories.
nose real quick.
I wonder.
Actually, I'm going to mute my mic. How about that? Because
Follow my lead.
Huh. Much better. Ooh. Much better.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge.
So much better.
And the responsibility that accompanies it.
I might
done
need
all
that
we
nasal
can.
spray. Now that I think about it, I might need that too. If it gets bad again, I'll holler.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces
Of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam
Thank
had
you.
always believed existed,
He's so nice.
but could never.
Ah, God, this tastes like glue.
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
It helps with my allergies. I
And
will
you,
say that.
it seems, are the key to understanding why.
And with it be about to be fall.
Different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Was
Oh,
right.
let me mute my.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's
I
Vault.
sometimes forget that I'm streaming, and I
why
probably
do
shouldn't
you-
blow my nose on stream. But, you know,
No
being
need
sick.
for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Oh, he died.
I have no patience for traitors.
That's unfortunate.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
You know I'm not gonna be helpful. Yeah, that's a big thing.
No way out.
It makes you like honestly feel like if they created like an animated like motion capture Harry Potter movie.
Are you
Like
alright?
that is what this feels like.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
Why am I wanting ice cream?
Wholly unaffected by my magic.
I just ate dinner. I don't need ice cream.
Where
Sorry,
are
I'm
we?
speaking really randomly just because,
It can't be.
you know, we're having a party here.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket,
Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa.
and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
We gotta run. Next part's so cool. Look at that. Such phenomenal work. This is another game that people were really looking forward to. One of the biggest releases. And I think it came out in 2022. But yeah, I believe it came out in 2022. But highly
Oh,
anticipated.
good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
I'm no expert,
Blowing
but
my nose again. I'm so sorry, y'all.
seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Don't put the sword and hat away just yet.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Everything's so pretty. Although there's no door back there.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time.
And I don't think the
Have a
table
seat.
was curved in the movies. I think it was more rectangular that all the professors set up. But let's see what house. What house should we do? Should we go with the house that I normally am in?
It's a bit older than the others,
Or should I lie?
aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student.
I wonder if
And
that's the
what you
same
learn
person
in class
who actually
will prepare
voiced
you for challenges
the Sorting Hat
outside
in the
the
movies.
classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition. An eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes. Let's do it.
You belong in Slytherin!
Let's go with it just because. Slytherin, best house on the house.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress,
And she has
it is
the
my
classic
distinct
Weasley
honor to
red
show
hair.
you to your common room. Right this way.
You know what's weird though is that we don't see any Malfoys.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
That is honestly cool.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Look at that. Just that honestly looks just so beautiful. And the green apples. Oh.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. But that's a nice touch. You just have to incorporate the green apples in a Slytherin common room.
I suppose some
Love
introductions
that
are in order.
that is a nod to Tom Felton
Well, I suppose.
from the third movie.
Might want to think that again.
Revelio.
Always referring to standard ingredients. Standard. Just walking around with mistletoe.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Like a Slytherin boasts way too much.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly.
Yeah,
Perhaps
the way you
one
fly.
of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I do not like talking to Imelda. Like, honestly. She's a brat. Now we have ominous
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year.
This is so
I'm
interesting
Ominous.
that...
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well,
Ominous
you
Gaunt.
certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of
Joking
any help
about
as you navigate
trauma.
the first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Trauma from a dragon.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Yeah, too bad the person that became the heir didn't fall far from that tree either.
Did that student say he thought
But
he heard a
Ominous
mermaid?
is a great character.
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window.
He's probably
It is
the
fun to
only
play along, though.
Gaunt that
Been
I
known
would
to keep
say
some first
did
years on
not
the
go
lookout for
crazy.
hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
And to be a
Don't be a
descendant of
stranger.
Salazar Slytherin himself. And now to meet what I would assume is everyone's favorite character. But first, ooh, I want to... So, supposedly, Salazar Slytherin's skull is supposed to be in the common room.
That is not helpful.
That has always been said.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth
From
year.
Harry Potter fans is that
I'm Sebastian
that's about the
Sallow.
Slytherin common room is.
Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
That
Not
his
everyone has a
skull
ministry escort to
is
school.
in the common
He
room
was a friend
somewhere.
of Professor Figg's who merely joined us for the ride.
But I don't know if they incorporated it when
Impressive.
they were
Dreadful
designing
way
this
to go,
common
poor
room.
fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Sebastian is such a
What
good
book were you
character, and when I
reading?
first started
spell
playing
book
this, I
picked
hated
up.
him.
Has a
I
few
thought he was
interesting
cocky.
things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in signed textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Well, that's one way to announce that I'm needed somewhere. And how did they know? If they were, because that was, I think that was Amilda's
I
voice.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here.
I can't believe I'm
Make
here
the
either.
most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
The owls.
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ah.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of
The
a 5th
effects of
year.
this is amazing.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I will say, the beginning of this game does have lots and
I
lots
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
dialogue.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
It's like a lot of times you just want to go and go and go and go.
The guide will
and
give
it's
you
like,
opportunities
you can't
to practice
'cause-
your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Oh yeah,
Why
those
don't
chests.
you cast Revelio on that statue
It can't
and see
see
what
it
details the field
in
guide
order
can
for you to
provide?
open it. So essentially, you
Clever,
just
isn't it?
run
Keep
around
your eyes
Hogwarts
open for more
exploring.
opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
There's the entrance to the Slytherin common room. Yeah, the snake comes up from the floor. It's like the tutorial about how to find places is I think it's a long... Well, it's not as long as the actual tutorial when you're trying to get to Hogwarts.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Yes.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, so... we're going to Central Hall, is my guess.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs
That's
lead
exactly what we
directly
did.
to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle and bustle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
So this is the middle.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Just so we can get into gameplay, I'm not going to do all the asking questions.
Assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
I wonder if they
Might
did
I rely
do
on
this
you,
with
Professor
motion
Fig,
capture.
to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Or a little bit of it.
Thank you.
That would be something that I'm
Good luck
interested
today. And remember to
in
use
learning.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be
There's so
using
much
it to keep up
dialogue,
to
I
date
don't
on
want
your
y'all to miss
progress.
anything.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find
I
me
don't
in my
wanna talk
classroom
over
after
it.
you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
We'll probably get through...
Revelio.
I've taken to studying during the day and
maybe Charms class. And then we'll probably call it. It's not going to be a long stream day. I'm tired.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Today.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes. But
I
we're going
did
to say
try
we
to
didn't...
evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said,
A Slytherin
I'm
not
fairly
liking
certain
being
she
deceptive.
suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Maybe
Yes,
I
well,
needed to be
Professor
a Hufflepuff.
Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
Nah.
It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Mischief manage. No, it's not mischief manage. It's to track where you need to go. And so, let's go to Charms class. Let's learn Accio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now,
thank you.
Now,
only we had the Marauders map, but the Marauders map hasn't been created yet.
To Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okie dokie. Let's...
Wish someone would send me a love letter.
There was a page somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna need to learn Accio before I do anything else. So, let's go to Charms class. Let's first get a flu powder thing, and also let's pick up another page. Because we might as well level up to level 2.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And I think there might be more around here, and I'm correct. Honestly, if anyone ever plays this game, you will spend a lot of time just hitting R if you're on PC, just because of Revelio, and it's just going to be Revelio, 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 Revelio.
Do you mind where you're stepping? And anything.
So... And the paintings actually move in this game. I like that they added that touch. Oh, there's the Undercroft.
Revelio.
I do... I'm just running around at this point. There's that. We're close to Defense Against the Dark Arts, and we could do that. Do we want to get through all classes today? Is that what we want to do?
Revelio.
Yes, I'm in a toilet. I'm in a laboratory. Someone is brewing a potion in the laboratory. So you can also pick up different gear. Like I just picked up headgear. I just picked up a mask. I'm going to put it on, but I am going to press F and take it off, or not take it off, but at least hide it. Just because I don't know. How do y'all feel like in video games wearing glasses or masks?
We sometimes have
I
to
don't
remind
like
him
it
to finish the lesson.
for some reason. it's not my cup of tea.
Then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it,
Oh,
the
this.
for magic was Albert Booth.
So I want to do this real quick just to kind of show y'all this puzzle. You'll let me do it. So it's basically you have to do math, and it goes from 0 all the way down to 9, I believe. So 0 to 9. So we have 3 and 0 equals 5.
Stop it, Peeves! You'll get us in
So
You'll be, but you can't
the little
She says it's a boo, and he
porg looking thing, I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it a porg, but that's Star Wars, not Harry Potter. So that's 0, the unicorn's 1, and whatever is up there is 2, and so we would have to hit that. And then the double question marks are gonna be all the odd numbers, so 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And so we have the unicorn, which is 2, plus 4, which is 6. No, the unicorn, which is 1, plus 4 is 5, plus 7. So that's 1, 3, 5, 7. So the little weird alien looking thing. You just change it on the ball, open up the door, and guess what? I am good at math, y'all.
Revelio.
No, I'm not. I will not lie to y'all and tell y'all I'm good at math, because I am really not good at math. This is why I chose a career path that wasn't math. Not that y'all will know what my career is, unless y'all actually know me. Then y'all will know.
No more falling off brooms for me.
We continue going up just to kind of get some time in and all of that. Continue going up the stairs, continue trying to find things. Oh, I need Levioso for those. There should be, I think, another puzzle. And yes, y'all are going to see me do Revelio like 20 billion times. Just cause, hey look, another spot I can do Revelio in. Hey look, it's Trolls doing ballet. Up the stairs we go. We're just running around like nobody's business, and we've now made it to the astronomy tower.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black took over.
I wonder who was the headmistress before Professor Black. Which is really weird, because I thought Hogwarts would be more pureblood-esque if a Black was in charge. Yeah. It's like, we're gonna go to class. That's a telescope. But let's head all the way up to the astronomy tower.
Revelio.
And let's get this piece. And, you know, finding these pages is just a really nice way to level up. Honestly, it is just so much fun to explore. And just because you get to hear the music, and it sounds so similar to the music that's in the movie, but it's slightly different because this isn't the Harry Potter movie. It's just the same universe, a beautiful universe. Honestly, like, this is so flippin' cool. And I mean, the thing is we could do like a whole entire stream of just going around and exploring the castle. It's that big. Like, and that's what, like, as much as I love the Harry Potter movies,
Anyone fancy going to the
The sad thing is they never showed every single part of the castle. Like, we didn't see the ancient rooms. We didn't see Muggle study, the
Behind
Muggle
you.
studies class.
There is an open seat here.
Oh.
Thank you. Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student.
I love
Have
Natty.
you met Professor Ronan yet?
Professor
Shall we
Ronan.
begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial
no
year
Professor-
in your
he's
education
no
on the
Professor
art
Flitwick.
of charm work. But I am confident
Which makes me
you will
curious,
take
when
home
did Professor
with the
Flitwick
passion
take over
and rigor
charms?
requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. Hmm.
Oh,
My,
come
the
on.
summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays...
We're new to
practicing
Hogwarts. We
Alleviate on
need
one
that
another.
book.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
It's like, this
it
is,
seems that
this
we're in
always
dire
gives me
need
like,
of review. Everyone get into pairs
new
and take
student,
positions
new
on opposite sides
school,
of the classroom.
middle of the year.
Now let's put those textbooks
But
to
like came in
use
the middle
as
of the
the blunt
year
objects you
and
so
like
believe
didn't
they
have time
are,
to study.
And take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, Samantha Dale. And now we have learned Accio.
Accio.
Ready? And pull. We'll do defense against the
That
dark
is
arts,
not
too.
bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking...
And now we can pick up the flying
we might have
pages that we
ourselves
saw.
a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me...
This is so cool.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
The thing is... I wish we got to play Quidditch in this. But... Professor Black.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off, hmm?
Oh, this game. Why am I yawning? Ugh.
Very simply, cast Accio. Excellent control there.
It's gonna fall.
Not to worry. Now, think of this like Gobstone. Very good.
I've never played Gobstone. So, this is basically, you have to have the most accurate timing ever, like right there. And there we go.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Hey.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
We love a friendly
Miss
competition.
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
And so do Gryffindors.
Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So, this is a game called Summoner's Court. It is probably what I would consider one of the most annoying mini games in this game.
There we go.
And basically, you need to roll your ball to score different points than your opponent. However, if they knock into one of your balls, and like let's say like they knock into one of the balls on the 50 and they knock it off, well, you then lose that point. And so please stay up, please stay up. Okay, good.
Here we go.
Do not hit my ball.
Phew.
Oh, did we tie? We tied. Okay. I'll take a tie.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Now with the boxes that move.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Yeah, okay, I rushed that.
Be sharp.
So the max number of points you can get on this is 150. But see,
Excellent
I moved her
control
ball, and now she has 80. And one of mine fell off. Wait, it didn't take away.
That is how it's done. Nicely done.
But see, it did take away my point, so I only got 80 because, yeah. Summoner's Court is like one of... I hate Summoner's Court with a passion.
Very good,
It is
both of
so
you.
hard.
Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in
I didn't know
stride.
Ominous was blonde.
Didn't want to go too easy on you.
I know that's
Took me
random, but I
weeks
didn't
to
realize he
become
was
proficient
blonde.
with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use
I
a
love
wand when I
Natty's
arrived
story.
here.
She has
Hardly
such
anyone
a
at
beautiful
Wagadu
story.
uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must
that is
admit,
true.
however, that I am growing quite
That is
fond
very
of
true.
using a wand.
Wandless magic.
It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use a word,
if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust
I
your
still don't
first
get-
charms
I thought
lesson
Ominous had
lived up
brown
to
hair.
expectation.
But it's
Well, an
blonde.
outdoor competition
He's a
wasn't
blind
exactly
Draco
the lesson I
Malfoy.
was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Now we just go around casting Revelio to see if we can find anything. And try to jump over things. Come on.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your
I
own
love
charms.
Samantha. She's a great character.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oh, we're supposed to shake this. Sorry, I'm reading medication. I know that sounds like super boring that I'm reading medication, but now I can do this. Convenient.
I'd be quite content with a new pair of clothes.
Now to defense against the dark arts. Oh, there's a lock thing.
Revelio.
Nothing that I can reveal right there. This is Professor Fig's classroom. I don't know what he teaches. Do you know what? We're gonna come in here anyway.
Revelio.
And try to search around in here. Yeah, I'm not finding anything, and so let's not keep skipping class. I think there's some... I think those are the Daedalian keys.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
We're gonna go down here. And just, it's really just looking and exploring. I think I was just down there. Yes, I was. I was just down here. Yeah, that is what I do most of this game, is I just run around in circles trying to find where I am. And it's really just me running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Which, honestly, is... Did I just run in a circle? I think I did. I think I just ran in a circle. Yeah. We're gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Just 'cause...
Revelio.
And somehow I've made it to the Transfiguration classroom. Somehow. Somehow we have made it here. Maybe I should track my quest. Maybe that would be key number 1 to do. Because I got lost. I got big lost. And I couldn't find my way. And I'm now getting even more lost. This is great. I wanted to find my way back to Central Hall because I know there's pages there. But instead, you know, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna come in here and do everyone's favorite class.
Is that all you've got?
See, Sebastian makes you kind of not like him.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself
the Great
how an old
Poacher
woman
Raid.
like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to
Now
boast
I'm trying to
about
remember, has that been
Knowledge.
in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom in the movies?
To the
Because I know
wise,
there's something
age
on the
matters
ceiling,
very
but I
little.
don't know if it's that
Today
dragon.
we will review a spell that has saved me from death
Someone
at the
tell
hands
me.
of dark wizards more times than I care to
If you remember the movies, someone tell me,
Leviosa.
is that the
Leviosa.
dragon?
A levitation charm?
Is that the
Leviosa.
thing that is in...
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Yeah, you can. If you're
One thing
someone
I've
used
learned as an
Leviosa, you're not getting out of
unspeakable is the
that.
value of simplicity.
Unless you're really smart.
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Professor Hecat
Starting
is
with
one of my
something
favorite
small.
professors. She's sassy and great. So... we now know Levioso. Very convenient. Very convenient spell to have. Not as powerful as... well, I mean, it is pretty powerful. Wingardium Leviosa is...
now, let's try something a little
kind
larger.
of better. Leviosa just really lifts things in place. You can't walk around with him. Wingardium Leviosa, you can walk around with him. So
Let us begin
let's
with
learn
basic
how to
cost.
use this.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This
Yes.
time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done.
And it's dead.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
See, he is so smug.
So, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Okay.
This can't be your first duel.
Don't hold my students to this step.
Potato! Stupid!
Protego.
I do enjoy lively duel. Use the basic cast.
There we go.
Its guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner.
See?
You give
He's
as
so
good
smug.
as you get.
Still freaking smug.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more
I
likely
wonder when
goblins,
Dumbledore
is
attended here
different
as a
kettle
student.
of Grindylows entirely.
Does anyone know that answer?
So,
Like,
I'd
really,
advise
does
you to
anyone
keep
really know that
practicing
answer?
whenever
Because
you
I'm actually
can.
really curious.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas
I need
for
to
you.
look that up.
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon.
Because I
with
wonder if it
additional
was during this
assignments.
time. Well, no, it couldn't have been.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, it's up there. We found another page. We got another page, guys. It's the dragon.
Nice work.
Smuggy Sebastian wants
I
to talk
enjoyed
to
that.
us.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone was talking about it.
It was
Cocky
certainly
bastard.
good practice.
Practice. Felt
That
more
is
like
what
I was
he is.
dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough.
When dealing
You're
with
the
a smug
honest
person,
jewel
what do
in
we
the
do?
world. You
We
know,
be smug back.
you might be a perfect
And we don't
fit
apologize
for a
for
certain
it.
exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unless you're me, and then you apologize for everything.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in
I
mind.
feel like someone
Good.
just came into my
Pleasure
room
chatting
and
with
like
you.
a ghost,
I'm
they
sure
left.
I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay, so now we
Till
know
next
about
time.
this dueling club. So, what should we do? Should we go to Hogsmeade or go to this funky dueling club? I say funky. Hey, refill this. Can you put ice in it? Ah!
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl.
I decided to talk to the ghost. He's my imaginary friend. He's also currently putting ice in my water bottle. 'Cause
Revelio.
he's just very nice about that.
No, it's violent.
I don't know what's happening in that hallway, but it doesn't seem good.
Potato. Levioso. Lumos.
You certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
There is something somewhere. Okay, that's by the centaurs. There's also, thank you. So, there's also these paintings on the walls. Oh, there it is, right there.
Lumos.
In front of my face. I am blind. But these paintings also give you field guide pages. And now we are up to level 4, y'all. Oh! It runs with a thing in its back. But first, I want to go to... Where is frickin' Central Hall? There it is. See, I get lost. I get lost very easily. Hydration break. Ah, that is refreshing. It is always nice to have cold, refreshing water.
Revelio.
It really is. And we found another one of these doors. But I think I saw something. That's outside. So let's go outside. And let's turn this way. Let's cast Levioso. And get another page. The field guide pages are honestly the best thing to get. They are kind of awesome. And plus, you get cool things when you collect them. Did I get new gear? No. Just standard stuff that can't be sold for anything, so we're gonna destroy it. Hey look, we got a new thing. I like that rope, so I'm not gonna change it. But I am... Oh, that actually sold for something. Never mind. Oh, they actually do sell for stuff. And we don't have a wand handle because technically we're not using a wand of our own. We are using a second-hand wand. Why? Because we don't have one of our own. So, another math puzzle. I think I was stuck on this one for like about 30 minutes when I first did it. So we have 11 plus 2 and then 21. Is anyone good at math? Okay. 11 plus 2 is 13. 21 minus 13. Give me a minute, I'm thinking. Math is hard. So 21 minus 13, so that's 11. That becomes a 1, that's 0. 11 minus 3 is 8. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's the spooter. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Spooter. Then we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 plus 9 is 14 plus 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So Hydra heads. Hydra heads. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. The fact that I'm the only person laughing at that. I have problems, y'all.
Transfiguration.
Oh, God. The fact that I find myself funny is actually really just sad, and I'm probably the only person that finds me funny, but you know what? That's okay. At least I show myself some love, because at the end of the day, self-love is the most important thing we have. Oh, I can't use those until level 5. That's wonderful. Good job, game. You only gave me something that I could use at level 5.
I was worried transfiguration would be too difficult.
Where is this? Oh, it's the library. It tells me. We're gonna find more field pages.
Revelio.
Because, well, why not?
I've always said that travel
Runs the mind. Yes, I am just going in every little alcove to try to find somewhere where I can use Revelio. Prevelio? Prevelio. It's not Revelio anymore, guys. It's Prevelio because apparently my R's sound like P's now. The funny thing is, it's the only language I speak is English, and English... I make English sound like my second language. Why did I do that?
Revelio.
Ooh! Another field page. We're just looking for all the field pages.
I don't think it's anything special.
Ooh.
Lumos.
Oh, that's over there. Out of my way. I have a fancy glowing stick and I'm not afraid to use it. Out of my way.
Anyone in the woods.
Out of my way, Ravenclaw. Oh, it's over there. There we go. And
Revelio.
there's a side quest somewhere. If only I could find it. But now we're gonna head downstairs. And find a door that I can go out of. Because it is time to leave the library.
You're only saying that because
There's
you're not
something in there. I just know it.
Hello.
Let's do a side quest while we're at it.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking
Could
my
be
brains long enough.
intriguing.
I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
There's a moth.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I love that we call it a little moth.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And now we are level 5, and now we can put on those glasses. But we're not going to be wearing them for long because transfiguration is a thing.
I haven't been feeling myself at all.
How many people have I heard say that?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for
You
solving
weren't that
riddles.
close.
Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone
Hey,
figured it out.
I like a meat. Maybe I should have been a... I think a meat's in Ravenclaw.
I should have seen that.
I think a meat is... Yeah, I think a meat's in Ravenclaw. Let's look at what we need to do. Actually, let's go do cross wands. It gives us a better chance to explore things.
Revelio.
I'm trying to find places to explore. There's a sleeping dragon. Okay, let's go up. Let's go to the side.
Revelio.
I could have sworn there were things. There were pages that came out of those. But I guess not.
Lumos.
I think I know where that is. Although it'll take me 5 years to find it. So I think I have to go up here. Then I have to go all the way over here.
Revelio.
Okay, it didn't take me forever to find. Normally it does. But I, like any well-mannered human, can admit when I'm wrong. Alrighty. And so now that we've done that, let's go do some crosswords. This just looks so cool.
Here I come for the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only
Peeves.
one time meek, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me.
Peeves is such an interesting character, so it baffles me why he wasn't in the movies. I guess they couldn't include every character.
You've made your point. That light is behind me.
Woo! Hello.
Revelio.
Holy. We're gonna jump. Oh. Okay, that was kind of cool. Portrait of buffalo. That's not a buffalo. Actually, no. I think that might be a buffalo. It's an African buffalo. I can't think of what they're called right now. My boyfriend would know. Cape buffalo. That is a Cape buffalo sitting on a wizard.
Revelio.
Such good advice.
Very interesting. A Cape buffalo sitting on a person.
Revelio.
I normally, in my first playthrough, which I'm still working on, did not come this far. That painting told me to shush. Oh, this is Gryffindor's common room. The fat lady portrait. Yeah, and I can tell this is Gryffindor's common room because they're all hanging out right here. And that must be, I think that might have been Finally Headless Snake. Such festive music. That's great.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa.
We're gonna get another page. We're gonna come in here.
Can I help you?
We're gonna talk.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
We're gonna do it.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides,
I agree.
You could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian.
That's kind of funny.
Next time,
Just this,
you'll need to
I
bring a partner
agree.
along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh. Act like a winner.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
K Buffalo, yes. Thank you.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
I just
There's
screamed
strong
that into the
competition ahead,
microphone.
but
I'm so
keep
sorry.
this up, and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
I think I get another one like right after this. But let's open this up and let's actually get somewhere. We've discovered all of
On another adventure, are we?
and let's go see Mrs. Weasley.
What about the room,
Professor Weasley, not Mrs.
I was
Weasley.
thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
The room.
Oh,
I wonder what they're talking
excuse
about.
Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
Ha! Hydration
I
break.
heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details.
Vague.
Mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What more work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Sounds like
including
every single
seeds,
high school.
potion recipes,
No,
and
I shouldn't say
spellcrafts.
high school student. That
Thank
sounds
you,
like every
Professor.
single
And Mr. Ollivander will
child
connect you
in
with the
primary
perfect
school
wand.
of when
You've managed your
a
classes
teacher
well
assigns
with a
homework
borrowed
from a different
wand,
class.
but
What more
to find
work?
the magic you cast with your own wand
I know that's how
to
I
be
was.
far
I
superior.
hated homework. But who likes homework?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Who should we go with? Natty or Sebastian? Let's pick. Who are we thinking? Go with a Gryffindor or go with a fellow Slytherin? Choices. Choices, choices, choices. Let's go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Harlow.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your
Why
friend
does
will
that
meet you
name
at the
sound
castle
familiar?
doors. No time to waste.
I need
the
to
sooner you
replay
complete
this.
your
And I
work,
am.
the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer. I'm sorry, something just came out of my voice.
Tego.
That was quite unsettling, because apparently...
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that.
I hate when
The
my nose
mending
itches.
Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for
Sickness.
today.
Allergies.
See them
We
through
love
and
them.
then report
No, we
back
do
to
not.
me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'm very random right now, and I'm also hyped up on energy. Don't know why. I just got a really,
on the task
really
right
big
away,
jolt
Professor.
of energy, and so I'm very random right now.
This is the right area. Oh, got it.
Paige, come here.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Hey, look, above me. Oh.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignment.
Ever try to, like, hit your
marvelous.
cheeks?
You clearly know
because
your
you're
way
wanting to
around
do
basic
things
charms.
randomly?
Let us give the
It
old
hurts.
mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to
Pain.
be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit
I forgot
of
we
your
learned
magic.
this one so soon. I like the later spells that you learn. But Reparo is a convenient spell that you need. Hydration break. It is always very important to stay hydrated.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
Revelio.
Lashed out.
Yeah, I can see. Let's destroy it. We are level 7.
An answer as to why that portrait was empty.
She's still going on about that portrait. Oh, herbology. Let's get that.
Revelio.
And let's collect another page. Let's open up the map because I have no idea where I'm going half the time. Well, and good thing we don't have to go far. Supposedly these two statues are supposed to fight, but I don't think we want to wait around and like wait for them to fight. Until pacha 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 pa. Wait. This is how I English apparently. Yesterday I couldn't say words, now I stutter on my words. Ha pa pa pa. That's gonna be my new catchphrase, is ha pa pa pa. Because I can say it quick and it sounds cool. Hey, look, bells.
What's fine with me there anytime.
Well,
Revelio.
fancy meeting you here.
Hello,
No.
Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge.
Wanted to collect
I'm
field
told
page.
You're in dire need of supplies, and
Game
I'm to
lied to me.
accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
Yes.
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
I thought it was going to play the Quidditch theme. That's what it sounded like it was about to go into.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
Revelio.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she?
There we go.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Well, you did have somewhere to be, though.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Lacewing flies.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at.
We already did. Oh.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Oh.
You certainly don't see that every day.
It's Highwing. We'll meet Highwing. But I know who that hippogriff is. And y'all have probably played this, and so.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Collecting some moonstones. It's what I do. Like, I didn't realize the path to Hogsmeade
out of bounds to all students
was so
Hence the name.
far.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous.
It's right up there.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
This is honestly
Have you had much of a
so
chance
beautiful.
to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Can we trust Sebastian? 'Tis the
I've always
question.
thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that
Hold
dragon
on,
attack.
what did that say?
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as
Oh, the
eventful.
lake, going down to the Black Lake. This is honestly so cool. And it's so big. Oh, puffballs. Puffskins?
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Basically the Mr. Filch of
Hello,
the
Mr.
castle.
Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right?
He might be drunk.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Huh? A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mr. Moon such a... Mr. Moon is quite the character.
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon.
Revelio.
Another field guide page, entrance to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
There's so many field guide pages in Hogsmeade you can find. So many. That's what I'm doing now.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Yes, it does.
I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Alright, so we need to go to the potion shop, the wand shop, and that shop. Along with... Oh, where is it? That shop, over there. But first, let's do some exploring. Let's do some poking around.
Revelio.
Field page for Ollivanders.
Revelio.
A spot of failure is a good thing.
Revelio.
And also, Revelio helps when finding Not too far from it. There we go. Oh, that's a rock. I thought that was galleons.
Revelio.
Oh, Honeydukes. Let's go in Honeydukes. Let's see if we can find something.
Revelio.
There it is. Wonder if they have something for birdie bots, every flavor beans. Exploding bonbons.
Revelio.
I'm shocked they don't have something for birdie bots, every flavored beans. Well, that's upsetting. But anyway, on to the continuous amount of exploring. There's a page. Where should we go first? Should we go get our wine? Let's
The tales of
Revelio.
Let's honestly just explore. That's kind of the fun part of this. You never know what you're gonna run into, and you never know what you're gonna find. Like this.
Lumos.
Okay, that shouldn't be too far. I think that's... It's somewhere? Okay. We need to find that frame again. Okay. Okay, so it at least should be, I think, this way. I think I see the tree it's supposed to be by.
Revelio. Lumos.
Well, that was lucky.
Lumos.
Because I think it is supposed to be
Revelio.
over in this direction. Chocolate frogs.
Lumos.
Those are chickens.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, maybe it's over here. Ooh. I think it's over here.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
No, it's okay. We don't necessarily need to find it. It's not imperative. I just wanted to find them off. And I couldn't, so, you know, instead of me nearly pulling my hair out, but I did miss a spot that I needed to go to. That was back here.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Level 9, push the staircase, and the staircase, push the book and a staircase appears. You can kind of run in buildings. It's so nice to have better gloves. I think we are going to finish this errand.
Pardon
And
me,
what
sir.
time is
I'm
it?
here for the
It's
spellcraft Professor
ooh,
Weasley
it's
ordered.
8:19.
Matilda, student. I thought
and then I'm
I
probably
might
going to be
seeing
calling
you
it a
soon.
night.
I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown.
Just because
I
got an
take
early
it you've
morning
had a
tomorrow.
conjuring
Not that
lesson
I'm
then.
going to be going to bed, but
I'm
just
afraid I
wanna
haven't yet, sir.
start winding
Ah,
down.
but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Alrighty. Get that. And get that.
If you're interested,
also,
feel free to take a look around at the rest of my
sell that. We're gonna sell that. And we're gonna sell that. Look, I got money. Why did I say it like that? It's like, oh my god, I got money. Woo. I'm never gonna do that again. It was just cringe. Love how it's just like, I'm gonna stop after this. Nope, I lied.
Lumos. Revelio.
So we just discovered Zonks. There's another page that I see. We grabbed it. Where is... We can head to that. I think it's gonna take us right by the potion shop. Honestly.
Revelio.
Exploring here is just awesome. There's a book. Page. Not a book. It's a page. I've been saying book this whole time, guys. What is wrong with me? So much. And some people might ask, well, why do you talk down on yourself? Because I have crippling depression. Yeah. This is my life. I think that book page just wanted to be caught. It came flying at me.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
J. Pippin? I love that name. Such a spiffing name. It's like, hello, my name is J. Pippin. People are like, please stop talking. Yes, I...
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade,
He's
actually.
such a great
Is it
character.
really?
I like his,
Well,
I like his voice.
Harry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you
Recipes
today?
we have are Itter's potion in Wiggenwell.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
And let's stock up on some Wiggenwell, because we will need it. And we'll need to go up here.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year.
The
I take it that's you then.
seeds.
Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my
Timothy
shop,
Teasdale.
the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like it.
I will say they're definitely creative with
Can't
these
very
names.
well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique
Let's
your
get some
interest,
Dittany
I'd wager.
ourselves.
Revelio.
Oh, we can't really get inside. His house is kind of sealed by a plant. Now, I say we visit Ollivanders. Ain't no place better.
You're not cast successfully.
You think knowing spells.
The 3 broomsticks.
Revelio.
I'll go in here just real quick to find that. Ollivanders should just be right here. Let's use the bell.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
I have a zit forming on the inside of my nose.
Yes. Powerful core.
Well, not the inside of my nose.
10.5 inches.
The
You
outside.
might do.
I don't know the inside from the outside now.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
On chooses the wizard.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
It's our wand. Hornbeam, dragon heartstring, pliant, 11 3/4 inches. And of course you can change.
How intriguing.
I like to do the classic black just because it looks fancy.
Curious indeed.
Quite bendy, fairly flexible.
How intriguing.
We'll do pliant. I can't read that word.
Curious indeed.
Let's do maple. Oh. Let's do maple, because maple.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful.
Whoa.
And learns
My headphones
quickly.
fell off.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Let's go and find Sebastian.
Revelio.
And Sebastian, I believe, is in the 3 broomsticks, so let's go. We got another page. I believe you can find the first 15 pages pretty easily.
Revelio.
Here, oh, Sebastian's right there.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh! That is a troll.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Now this comes the hard part. Dodging. I suck at dodging. like that.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Oh.
And Fringo. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Look out! Nicely done.
Accio. Levioso. Take Fringo. Stupefy.
That's right, you lumbering louts.
He's faltering.
There we go.
You want this? Do the job.
Let me make him explode. And went kaboom. Boom.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit
So
of a
you
blur,
first
to
year
be
students can't
honest.
take on a fully grown
Merlin's
mountain troll and
beard.
live to tell the tale.
Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad
Points
to
will
help.
be awarded to
I'd
each
say
of you
help is a
for
bit of
sheer
an
dumb
understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Now, we repair things.
Ah, good as new.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repair the building. Repair that.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
And I think I do have a wand handle, and so we'll put that on the end of my wand. Just to make it just a little bit more fancy.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
And we have another page.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Accio. Revelio.
There's demiguys in here? Does it have a moon? Yes, it does. I didn't know that. I really need to remember to press R. Level 10! We have a hat. Hat. We hide hat.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin.
It's an
But
Order
I can
of
offer you something
Merlin. Oh my god.
much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very
We're
generous
gonna
of
take
you.
the life-saving
It's the least
stuff.
I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
And we got the gear. Now, we can't really get anything, but we can sell something. It gives us a little bit of more money.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. I want to know.
Cutscene. It's Brian Rock.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with
are them.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve.
Oh,
I
sass.
wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Oh.
My friend
Harlow.
is enjoying a
Okay,
well-earned
I know who he
butterbeer.
is now.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Cool.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that
How long
note,
are we
I think we should head back to the castle.
Yeah. Let's head upstairs first. And do one last shot of exploring before I stop my stream. Because it is getting late. Well, at least late for me, and I have an early morning. This comes out here. So, let's talk to Sebastian, get back to the castle.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I think they would understand. So, we go to Hogwarts map. Slytherin common room. Alright, I'm just gonna look at quests. What do I have? Field pages. Field pages are honestly the easiest to get done. And really haven't done combat. I'm gonna go to settings and I'm gonna save. We're gonna exit game just for now, and I'm going to end the stream because it is getting late. Thank you for joining me on this stream. Just make sure to follow me on all my socials. I'm on Instagram and TikTok, and you can also find me on YouTube, and obviously my Twitch as well. And I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is my rest day, but I will be back here on Monday, probably doing some more Disney Dreamlight, on Monday. And so I will see y'all. Mwah.